All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol CTRM, Castor Maritime Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned right after this ticker symbol and this chart analysis for the two ticker symbols that I mentioned this morning over at the Discord, so you can see how they performed. They went up 30% plus each, as well as the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list. The money is in the second part of the videos. I do these chart analysis out of gratitude. I say this all the time, but I want investors to be aware of that and be also notified with that, right? A lot of you guys are overlooking that. The opportunities are in the money towards the second half of the video. Now, if you want to get live updates on this, you can join me and the other members over at the Patreon and the Discord. We got a great group of investors, really intelligent, really smart, and we're growing all together every single step of the way, as well as here on the Invest for Tomorrow. But if you want more than just these chart analysis and opportunities, like I call them, you can join us, and we are looking forward to have you join us. The links are down below. So, CTRM, Castor Maritime Inc., sitting sideways and actually continues to fall, right? Everyone thought this was the bottom. It pulled upwards. I saw room, and after that pulling upwards, it was giving itself more room to fall even harder, and it certainly did. It's sitting at 43.61, and our support is down here at 42 cents. I'm just going to round it down. 43 cents is where we're sitting. 42 cents is our support. If that gets broken through, we need to watch this carefully. How quickly is it hitting newer lows? And we also need to be aware of the 50-day moving average, which is 47 cents. We're below that. We need to cross that for the bulls to start gaining control again and reaching newer highs. The bears are dominating. They've been pulling this one down since yesterday, and the week seems to be pretty red. So we need to watch this closely. Now, our resistance level for the bulls is right here at this point, and that's 46 cents. I'm going to round it up because it's 45.98, okay? 46 cents needs to be broken through, turn into a support, but it does not signify or guarantee that the bulls have gained control. This is just an indicator for us investors to know where the momentum is going, and by breaking through this resistance, it's getting one step closer to the 50-day moving average to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to smash the like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into these videos. Let's jump into those ticker symbols and the one you definitely want to add to your watch list right after. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I want you guys to add to your watch list has been beaten down, right? I've been talking about it before, and I've talked about it again and again, and here we are to touch base on it again. But before we do, I want to talk about two ticker symbols I briefed on this morning, and they were basically both home runs. If you timed it well and you practiced, or you took a shot at it and you got in on time, you made the best of it, right? There were some investors that made more percentage than me on these plays because I was so focused on other things. I focus on my 5 to 10% in the pre-market or right when the market opens, and I call it a day after that, and I move on to the next move, right? But in the mornings, I brief on opportunities like the ones you're about to see. So this one right here, I talked about it in the morning, and I stated who they were. They're a blank check company that just announced this morning that they're going to partner with Grab Holdings, and it's a group of a public offering, right, through that whole entire SPAC merger. Now, AGC was need of volume and was falling in that need of volume. So that is something that was important. And I stated it was profit taking from those that were in before the news. And once the market opens or gets closer to the bell, we would either see this get beaten down or it will receive large inflow because the merger announcement news, which they were merging with Grab Holdings, which is the online leader of the Southeast Asia of online food. So we talked about it here. We needed to start watching it, and right at the bell, it kind of looked like it was going up, and it got torn down. It got beaten down in a matter of minutes, okay? It was dangerous, and I told everyone that. But if you timed it and you use your indicators and you watched it closely, you could have caught it at the bottom, or somewhere around the bottom. And just within an hour or two, this thing ran up right here, a total amount of almost 10% to 15%. Pulled back and ran up again. So if you held through the day and just reached up to 15 or 16, you know, you're talking about now a nice 15 or 30% in one single day, right? Because of the merger announcement. That's what everyone was waiting for. Everyone that's invested since 11 and 10 or down here, this is what they were waiting for, this run on the merger announcement. And some of it broke even, and they would have either held and rode it back up, or they cut their losses or broke even. Whoever got in here, this is what they were waiting for, and this is what they got. So this was a big deal today. Big deal. Now, another one that I mentioned that was a home run. I mean, there was investors that actually made more than me on this one. I made my 5% in the morning, and I called it a day. So this is one that I briefed on early in the morning. I said, good morning, everyone. So a stock that has jumped on the news about therapy designation is VTVT. It is currently at 305, and the volume is picking up. I would watch for this to go back closer to $3 to $2.90 to see strength or weakness, and we need more volume, okay? And certainly that's what it did. It pulled down and it hit 287 right here at this point, right there, 288, 287. That's when I started actually watching it, took a position as it was jumping back up from 289 to 290, and I rode this back up right up here to 302. It says 302 here, but I actually was able to exit the position at 303, 304-ish. And then it started to pull back down. I forgot all about it because I was so focused on other plays. This hit a low here of 277, and it took off for the day to 357. I mean, if you do the math there, that was almost close to 40%, like literally, or at least 30% for the day. 30 to 40% for the day in just a matter of hours. Okay, these are the opportunities we look for here on Invest for Tomorrow. So if you want to join me and the other investors, very intelligent, smart investors focused on a goal, which is to maximize profits and minimize losses, you can join me and the other members. We're looking forward to have you join us at the Patreon and Discord. The links are down below. So the stock you want to add to your watch list is Clover Health. They've been beaten down so hard. Now, this is how they ran when some news came out that was super important, right? Taking them up to the moon. And this news is a game changer for the outlook of this company. Even though they're being beat down by, different short firms and different firms of law firms and stuff, this stock has opportunity, especially after the news that made this jump. The news that made this jump is basically what's going to make Clover Health gain revenue over time and actually start having a nice earnings. And the fact that they can proceed with Medicaid and Medicare and being on that list of organizations that are going to participate with them, that's a big deal. These law firms have nothing, and these short sellers have nothing on what Clover Health can continue doing because they're continuing to have business. If they had a discrepancy or a real issue, Medicare and Medicaid would not even accept them on that list of organizations. So I find that very interesting. I think there's potential here, and anything below $10 is interesting to me. But I want you guys to be aware that there is the short seller pressure, the firm's pressure. So this is very speculative and very risky. But I believe Clover Health can get out through it, and their revenue is going to start kicking in. And if they're in this plan with the organizations for the next year, I think Clover Health has a shot as expanding as a company and hopefully leaving the short sellers in the past, leaving it as history and these firms that are holding them down, and hopefully they can just take them off, and it's going to make this stock run. So this is definitely one to watch. The lower the better, but high risk. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.